Oh my God, it has been a hot minute. And by hot minute, I mean it has been 6 months since Pseudo Force Studio has been an actual legal IRS noticed state of Iowa thing, the LLC. We were approved July. In those 6 months, I've done a hell of a lot of shit, and I want to share that shit with you. Of course, in a format that is both fun, entertaining, and not the cliche, boring, blah, 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 everybody says it this way sort of thing. Holy shit, I have not been like in front of the camera for a while. I feel a bit scripted. I apologize. I'm trying to get used to being back in front of here. But hello, it is Sunday morning for me, and here's my glorious no makeup. I need to redo my dreads. So, unfiltered, right? That's what Pseudo Force is all about. If you've been following me on Instagram for a bit, you probably already know all this stuff. And if you join my email list, I'll put it below, you are very up to date. But there is so much more that goes into being a creative. It's like that stupid fucking iceberg thing, you know, the whole, you see this much, but what it really takes is like a lot more. As I was sitting this morning, writing out everything that like just fucking surfaced in my mind, I thought, damn, I put these into 2 different categories. Business growth, shit I learned, and personal growth. Personal growing shit. I don't know a better way to put it. Both are different growth. Without further ado, we'll start with the boring stuff, the business. For starters, if you watched one of my earlier videos about getting started, and one of my biggest fears was taxes. It's actually tax season and I need to do I ended up getting an EIN, which stands for Employee Identification Number. It's just me. So that's kind of like, well, why the hell? A lot of online whatever, like stores or e-commerce sites requires you to actually have an EIN. For example, I use Squarespace for my website, and if I use, I think it's a partner for the transaction part, Swipe, it requires my EIN. I actually had a hell of a time getting my EIN. Shoot, it took me, I had to figure it out after ripping my hair out a few times, and I have to give Squarespace, Swipe, a little bit of credit. Great customer support. Thank you for getting my stuff figured out. In addition, I talked to my CPA and I said, what does he suggest I get? It's a state tax identification number. I think that's right. God, I need to go talk to him again about this stuff. State of Iowa, especially Des Moines, has or Polk County has a state tax of a state. Polk County has a 7% tax. Our transaction goes through. It's so like mind-blowing how different each state can be based on blah, blah, blah. But I'm so grateful that these e-commerce sites take care of literally everything, even if it's just PayPal. Another businessy like thing that I learned was all about search engine optimization. You might have heard the acronym SEO. And what this is how do people find you? Based on your platform, there's so many different things. I mean, our Instagram world, we get it. We're like hashtags. With algorithms changing across different platforms all the time, it is so overwhelming being like, okay, I need to learn this one, and then I need to do YouTube, and then I need to do Facebook, and then I need to do this, and then I need to do that. And even just for a website, there's SEO stuff. So I learned the best from podcasts. Jenna Kutcher is probably one of my favorites because she's bubbly and also a Minnesota girl. I'm a native, living in Iowa and Minnesota. Boss girl. Now I've been trying to focus a bit more on, okay, how does Etsy work? Because I enjoy Etsy and as like a consumer, plus I know that's where a lot of people go to search for things. Facebook pages, I have a Facebook page. My YouTube, hello, that's what we're watching on here, but I probably put this on Instagram too. And then also email lists. This is a new thing. If you haven't joined, please do. Okay, so my last thing on the business side that I've been learning a lot of is branding. And I'll be honest with you, the way it's shared on the internet about branding, I want to jab my eyes out with very pointy sticks. I hate these keywords, these like business terms going on. It's like, let's just be fucking real. I don't give a fuck how flashy your terminology is. In fact, if you say fuck or shit or damn, I'm probably gonna agree with you more and listen to you more. I honestly value being unfiltered in a very fucking sheltered world. I'm very disappointed that Facebook, YouTube, I think even Instagram, you can't use profanity. You want to monetize shit, they go through everything. I just don't believe words are the problem. It's the people and how they choose to use them that can be detrimental to others. I use it to lift people the fuck up. In fact, a personal motto of mine is, when you are feeling down, I will fill you up with perfection. One of my biggest things is I don't give a fuck what words you use, and I'm finding it struggling to share my brand, which is unfiltered curse words, all that stuff, but having limits to it based on our platforms. Other than that, I feel like it's a very fucking saturated, a lot of people are doing similar things, and I'm trying to be as focused on what I want people to feel. For example, myself, I just want to feel like I can be whoever the fuck I am. Like I can wear dreads, shave my head, have tattoos down through my hands, and not give a flying fuck what anybody else thinks. And my brand is bringing that to life and to others. So I try to stay in alignment with myself, how I feel and how I want others to feel. That's my brand. That's my brand fucking strategy, another word. Oh, strategy, oh. Chill the fuck out, guys. It's just how you get shit done. A way you may have already seen me doing this branding thing is like through my website and through Etsy. I really aligned the aesthetics, the look and feel. Can you hear Zach? He's been like coughing. I think he has, is it the coronavirus? Okay, that's not funny. People have died. So doing with my website, I actually ended up switching from, what's it called, WordPress. I tried to go balls to the walls in August and then switched to Squarespace back in December because the UI called user interface. So I love this stuff. I love user experience. I love making people feel, holy shit, she knows I'm a person. Okay, moving on. My personal growth, I found a lot of this stuff is very interchangeable. I've grown massive lady balls. Allie, what do you mean by lady balls? If I'm scared of something, do it anyways. I like to make people's lives easier, even if it just means providing a fun interactive workshop at work. I thought of, well, why don't I just use Trello, I fucking love Trello, and teach others how to use it to just plan out what is the flow that you want your social media to be. I was scared about this because I was like, what if nobody wants to sign up? What if people hate it? What if people think it's too expensive and nobody knows who I am? I did it anyways, and you know what? Nobody signed up, but I learned a fucking shit ton, and I overcame that self-doubt. Another lady balls moment, I've learned how to prioritize shit, but as a creative, allow flexibility in where I'm moving towards. I'm a firm believer that I hate SMART goals. I hate them so much because it just limits you to this little space in your life. And what if something comes up that it's like, oh my God, you know, this is an opportunity that I can take, or this is something that I found as I'm on this little path that is actually better for me and will serve me and serve others more. A focus on, okay, here's the direction I'm going, staying committed to that direction, but still allowing flexibility. This is the universal sign for flexibility, if you were unaware. The last lady balls moment is definitely optimizing my time. I am a big morning person, and I really don't believe everybody should be a morning person to be productive in this world, but I get up every day at 5 a.m. I do my makeup, do my gratitude, I meditate, and then I get dressed, and I go to Starbucks for an hour before I head off to work because I have this little to-do list and my best time is right away in the morning. This way I can go do yoga in the afternoon or go to the gym with Zach, just hang out. It is really important for me to have a life and just be as well as create and provide. The next part of my personal growth that I really like harness and take to heart is figuring shit out and not being a wob. Not just go in and asking other people to figure shit out for me. It is my responsibility as a creative and as a human being in general that if I want something, I want to create something, I want to be something, I need to figure out how the fuck to do it because it's not just going to be handed over to me. A resolution can't just be, oh, here, Allie, here it is, enjoy. I have curated the best, well, I think the best little knowledge base of my very own on my Apple Notes. Like, I want to put this video, but I want to put text on it, and the text comes out very blurry, blah, blah, blah. And it takes me forever to find the resolution, but if I put it in my notes, I can do a quick search. There it is. Another part of this figure shit out that I absolutely love. I am so happy that I'm a creative. I'm so grateful that I have a background in software. I would have had spent so much money putting together my website, the aesthetics. The last part of my personal growth during this definitely revolves around social media. I was very like, do I share this in the personal side or the business side? For me, it's a very personal thing. I had an itty bitty Instagram fame or social media fame with my weight loss, and it became a very psychological, mentally draining, I'm obligated to do this sort of thing. I personally will never sacrifice my mental health again for any form of social media, any fame, whatever. I personally believe that because I honestly love what I do, as I write shit out, like even on pen and paper, on my iPad, in a blog post, in a social media post, it's literally me giving words and giving power to myself. It's easy and I want to do this. Also, Pseudo Force is a small company. It is a one-woman show and I want to keep it that way because I love the intimacy, the connection, all of that stuff that comes with it. The whole like name behind Pseudo Force is, it's literally in physics. It's not a real force, but it moves you in the opposite direction. And the way I think of it is I want to move you and myself in a direction not the way that everybody else is going. It's the way that you're supposed to be going. And I really hope I portray that online. I give a fuck. I don't care about what, I hate the term followers because in a way I think that I learn from every single person who leaves a comment, who likes, who sends me a message. We're all leaders and we need to start thinking that way. Oh my gosh, that got so emotional. I'm not surprised. I really love doing what I'm doing and I really enjoy making these videos. So if you enjoyed this, very raw, very, it's not just what everybody else is saying sort of thing, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these, and you might have noticed I've already began creating a lot. I have 2 now, how-to videos with, say, Adobe Creative work. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks so much for watching this. Talk to you later. And don't forget, stay weird. Holy shit, I literally don't understand why my batteries are such garbage because we go through so much. Battery life.